Disclaimer: the following footage you're about to see has not been altered in any type of way. So yeah, no lie, no cap, that footage was provided by Fever Dream Johnny. Fever Dream Johnny and I actually had a conversation, a very interesting one nonetheless. Fever Dream Johnny, right off the rip, let me just get this out of the way. Fever Dream Johnny is actually a pretty cool guy. Awesome dude. He seems like a very nice and genuine guy. I got to know him a little bit better. We were talking in Discord. We had a nice little conversation. I got to know a whole lot more about Johnny. Johnny is not just some like internet troll. He's not just some kid. He's not out here trying to ruin people's games. What the hell?
Well done.
Well, that was kind of weird. What was that little glitch
This
there?
way.
Turns out Fever Dream Johnny is actually a video game developer. He is currently working on some games. I believe they're indie projects as well. I think they're his own games. He does have some socials and stuff that you can check him out at. Here is his Discord link. He has a couple other links there, one to Twitch and one to his website. It looks like he teaches game design, and he is quite knowledgeable in all things related to game development. Easy buckets, boys. So you may be asking, AB, how did this all come about? Well, we'll have to backtrack a few videos where I was recording some Combat Master gameplay, recording some commentary, when suddenly out of nowhere, I encountered a missile, a human missile launching himself into the air. He became an AC-130 and he began to rain down death upon everyone in that match. That man turned out to be a Combat Master hacker by the name of Fever Dream Johnny. And for the rest of that match, he completely obliterated everybody in that game. It was terrifying. It made you feel small. It made you feel like an ant in the presence of somebody with a magnifying glass. So my point with those videos was to point out the fact that Combat Master does have a hacker issue. It may not be a huge issue, but it does exist. I wasn't too mad about it. I understand that Combat Master is a small indie game. The Alpha Bravo team is a very small team. Combat Master is still a small project. So I totally understand that they're not going to have every single like security feature in place, anti-cheat, etc., all that in place for things like this. As Combat Master becomes more ambitious, as more people find the game, as more people spend money on this game, us, the fans, are going to be a little bit more critical of Combat Master and expect a more solid and secure product. And so even though we've already talked to Fever Dream Johnny and he seems like a really cool guy and he doesn't mean any ill will, he was just trying to put the game through the ringer. He was trying to test some features. He was trying to get to the nitty gritty and to the bones of this game because he is a game developer and he was trying to see everything about this game from the inside out. He has a different perspective on these things. So he was looking at this game from a development perspective. But that doesn't mean that there aren't people on the other side of the spectrum that are going to be out to create harm or worse, right? There are some people that just have malintent. They are not good people and they use these games to try to get what they want, right? So the purpose of my videos was to point out that there is a hacker problem. There are some security issues. In my conversations, that was actually one of the biggest things that he pointed out. I asked him, from your perspective, is there anything interesting or anything that you want to point out in regards to Combat Master from, you know, his development perspective? And one of the biggest things that he pointed out was that the game's anti-cheat sucks. Yeah, the current anti-cheat in the game sucks ass and it is not good. I may have embellished it a little bit. This is a game developer looking at this from the perspective of a game developer, and he says that the current anti-cheat, the current build of the game, is poorly built. And if this is coming from the perspective of a known game dev / hacker, then Combat Master has a serious issue. So yeah, so obviously the anti-cheat is not great. The simple fact that people can hack and mod the game as easily as they have been, it means that Alpha Bravo does have some work to do, right? And they stated that they are currently working on it. One thing that I would like to propose, and I don't know if Fever Dream Johnny is up for this or if Alpha Bravo himself is up for this, why not link up with Fever Dream Johnny? It looks like Fever Dream Johnny is very knowledgeable and I could actually see them teaming up and possibly creating an even better anti-cheat for this game. And it's nothing new. A lot of cybersecurity like firms or antivirus, you know, development companies, they hire known and existing hackers. They create better product. One way to think about it is like this. Who would know hacking better than a hacker? And why not use a hacker to stop more hackers? It kind of reminds me of that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. The movie was called Catch Me If You Can, and it starred Leonardo DiCaprio, and he was a con artist. At one point in the movie, Leo becomes a airline pilot. He prints himself fake checks and he cashes them on these fake identities. But then the movie concludes by him becoming one of these like federal agents that help develop like the current check system and like money verifying system. It's nothing new when these companies that are meant to be secure hire people that are known to exploit the faults in their system to create a better product. So Fever Dream Johnny could potentially be that guy. I mean, I don't know if Fever Dream Johnny is up for that, but like I said, if Alpha Bar was down, hey, could be for the betterment of Combat Master. Could be for the betterment of mankind. I don't know if I would go that far, but I mean, it could. I don't know. This game should be fair and square. I don't see any hackers. I see some low levels and high levels. Where you at, bud? Got your ass, boy. Aw. So Johnny also showed me some really cool stuff. Obviously, we know that the hacking is bad. Getting paid bundles for free is bad. Maxing out the battle pass without putting in the grind is bad. Completely obliterating and destroying people in their lobbies is bad. But he did show me a couple really cool things, and I'm going to show you guys real quick. I'm going to use my SIG MCX as an example. As you can see at the bottom left hand side, there are 6 green dots signifying that you can equip 6 attachments to this weapon. The SIG MCX currently has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 possible attachment slots, but the game limits you to 6 attachments. Fever Dream Johnny can actually equip as many attachments as he'd like to any weapon. So if this weapon has 9 attachment slots, he can equip 9 attachments. And he's made some very interesting builds. Some of the weapons that he's made have absolutely 0 recoil, some of the fastest ADS, and honestly, it looks super fun. And one of the coolest things that Johnny showed me, how he does the infinite grenade launch Superman AC-130 from above. And as you can tell, it is completely broken, completely undefendable. There is nothing that you can do. You are simply at this man's will. To clear the air, Fever Dream Johnny says that he does not hack in this game. He only does it for fun and custom games. He says he will not be doing it in public lobbies anymore. And he apologizes if you ruined anybody's fun. So huge shout out to Fever Dream Johnny for being a good sport and recognizing that my videos were not meant to come at him or bring any negative energy towards him. The intent was to bring awareness to the community and in turn bring awareness to the game devs so that they can develop a fun and secure gaming environment. So again, big thank you to Fever Dream Johnny, and I wish him nothing but the best of luck with all of his future projects, and maybe one of those projects includes working with Combat Master. I don't know, but I'm putting those positive vibes out there. Anybody else that's hacking and is being a complete dickhead, you guys need to stop. Stop it. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. One of the coolest things that I've seen in gaming recently is that game devs are allowing more freedom to the gamer community. Oh, that was there. That was money. Things like Fortnite 2.0, where people are able to make whatever game they want with insane graphics and like game design. Like, it's just bringing out the best in like gamer communities. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom has become Nintendo's best-selling Zelda game ever. And one of the key selling points to that game is the amount of creativity and freedom that you have. All that stuff is drawing players in, which made me think. It made my little hamster wheel start turning. What if we allowed players to create their own maps? Imagine a map designer in Combat Master. The game doesn't require a lot of resources to run. It runs on potato PCs, it runs on potato phones, so it shouldn't be that hard. Imagine people create their maps, they share them on Discord, people vote on the best maps enter the rotation for ranked or something like that. I mentioned my idea about the custom maps to Fever Dream Johnny, and he said he could probably whip that up within a month. In 1 month, Fever Dream Johnny says he can cook up a custom map builder. That is wild. If anybody from the Alpha Bravo team is listening, I mean, it might be worth talking. At least talking, bro. If you guys like the idea of a custom map creator, let me know in the comments down below. There it is, baby. Yes, hacking is bad. Hacking is a no-no. No one should be hacking. But I'm glad that I spoke to Fever Dream Johnny. I'm glad that it happened. Because who knows, we might get the best version of Combat Master after this. 11 and 18 on the winning team, and we went up against some good opponents, but not a hacker or a cheater in sight. What a beautiful night. And there it is, boys. That's pretty much everything for today's video. Let me know what you guys think of all of this. If you like this video, then please make sure to hit the like button. And if you would like to see more, then make sure to subscribe. Huge shout out to the beautiful channel members. Last week, you guys had great haircuts. Today, I like your outfit. You guys are looking fresh. I like the drip. Thank you so much for watching and have a blessed day. Stay safe, stay strong, and stay healthy. Peace.